Smoke Mode Gang. You know what's going on. Listen, bro. I'm here to tell you, as a man, if you don't have real estate and you don't have the multi-millions and you not gonna change your future wife's life, you do not love her. All these red pill coaches love to say, oh, men love harder. Bruh, you lust harder. That's why they use the Lululemon against you to squeeze you just like a lemon. At the end of the day, a lot of dudes can't even not bust a nut for longer than 90 days. Do you know why? Because that's not love. They lust. They have serious, extreme levels of perversion. Excuse me. I'm eating pancakes. They have extreme levels of perversion. This is why when they hear a 23-year-old talking about he not gonna get laid, he not gonna have a wife till he up 109 M's without selling his soul to the lodge. They look at me like I'm crazy. Wait, you want 109 M's? Yeah, I want 109 M's. When I get 20 M's, I'm gonna be chilling on an island dropping content. I'm gonna be giving motivational content on a yacht, on a $4.5 million Lambo yacht, giving motivational content. Listen, all of my luxury cars and supercars and hypercars and super luxurious yachts, I'm gonna be giving motivational content. Listen, at the end of the day, those are gonna be other channels. So since I can have up to 50 YouTube channels, why not have 50 different C8s? I repeat, since I can have up to 50 YouTube channels, why not have 100 C8s? So I can have 50 C8s just for the YouTube, because I'm not sliding around in the cars that I do YouTube and content on. So they'd be like, oh, that's him. That's King 40. That's King 40. Yeah, he blocked me in the comment section. Get him. No. At the end of the day, they won't know what cars I slide in day to day. At the end of the day, you got to understand. I don't tell the average people that I'm trying to run up 109 M's. I tell YouTube, I tell my ecosystem this. At the end of the day, listen, you cannot be worried about who stays down. You cannot be worried about who likes you, what they want from you. And listen, you cannot worry about none of this. You cannot, listen, don't tell other females you gonna go to Switzerland. They're gonna say, what, you can't stand? Bro, that's all power dynamics. They want the control. At the end of the day, I got muscles because they can't control me. I got muscles. It shows that I want all the smoke. At the end of the day, you got to understand. Live your life how you really want to live your life. You know deep down inside you want 70 different Lambos, but you gonna settle. I'm not going out like that. Because listen, when I have kids, if I got 45 Lambo Uruses, 14 G-Wagons, I could gift all the 14 matte pink G-Wagons to my daughters and my wife. I could give 6 to 7 different Lambos to my sons. Now they have YouTube channels on the side. Oh yeah, my family gonna be YouTubers too. We gonna have dogs. They gonna have YouTube channels. Oh, it's going up. Generational wealth. I'm leaving behind inheritance for the children's children. When my children are born, they gonna wake up seeing 100 different Lambo Uruses. All different colors. I'm not living that money bag. Yo, he only got 10 of them. No, I got 100. Yeah, I got 100. 50 for YouTube. 50 other ones for daily driving purposes. 50 C8s for YouTube purposes. 50 different C8s just to daily drive. If one break down, we got plenty more. If I need to sell some, I could sell some. They all gonna be Mansory. Yeah, my daily drivers gonna be Mansory. Listen, at the end of the day, you got one life to live. Why don't you live it to the fullest? Everybody want to rush you in life so they can I told you got to be the final boss of patience. 109 million coming from a 23-year-old, that's going to take patience to get. So if I'm not going to have SEX till I get 109 million, I have an abundance mindset. I have ultimate patience. So when I got 20 million, I'm not going to go out here like Duke Dennis. Just be talking to random girls, inviting them on my streams. Listen, when I start this gaming channel, if I play 2K26 and live streaming, I'm live streaming by myself. At the end of the day, dudes is getting unalived as live streamers because they winning in 2K. They start a fist fight. Dude come back in and unalive them. At the end of the day, listen, I'm not going out like that. You can have the cook up by yourself. You don't need to make the millions the way they want you to make the millions. No, you can make the millions the way you want to make the millions. As long as it's not illegal and it's actually going to pay off long term. The people who get it, that's what I make content for. I don't make content for the people who want to rush life. If it's going to take me to the age of 46 years old to get 109 million, I will be in shape at 46. I will still be retaining my seed at 46 until I'm ready to pass my genes on to the next generation. That's what God intended. God did not intend for you to just bust loads just because you got horny one night, just because it got hot one night. No, you do that with your wife when you're ready to procreate. I'm not procreating until I got 109 million or at least 80. If it get too real at 80, listen, I got my wife, listen. And by that time, I will be traveled the whole world. Listen, what if I want to settle down in a big old mansion in Budapest, Hungary? What, you want me to fear a skinhead? Listen, I feel more safe around a skinhead than a YN. A YN gonna be like, oh, you got 100 cars? Listen, break yourself. The skinhead, he might not like me, but the YN don't like you either. So at the end of the day, I don't live my life in fear. I'm going to be swole as ever, naturally, no steroids, no creatine, full of testosterone from the ages of 23 all the way to 46. Listen, look at Shannon Sharp. He's still in shape and where he like almost in his 50s, and he's still in shape. So it goes to show you can still be in shape and not get Shannon Sharp. If Shannon Sharp was the final boss of patience, he wouldn't have to make a video. I'm sorry for my fans. It's a shakedown. It's not a shakedown. You just wasn't the final boss of patience. If Shannon Sharp was the final boss of patience, he would have been up 100 million, the same thing I'm trying to get. He would have been up 100 million. No, I'm going to choke you, Gabby. That's not the final boss of patience. If he really wanted a Gabby, he could have went to Switzerland. He could have went to Russia. But they put fear in the melanated man in America. They don't put fear in the white man in America. Oh, he could go to Asia. He's good. They don't care. When a melanated dude go to Asia, oh, you couldn't handle... Listen, we couldn't handle the disrespect because we would have went ape-ish. We would have turned into gorilla beast mode. We would have flipped over tables. At the end of the day, we cannot be around disrespect at all times. Listen, at the end of the day, listen, if an American woman tell me, oh, I just want you to give it to me right now. Listen, shorty, we could meet up after I get this 109 million, but I'm going to have to see you in Switzerland. I'm going to have to see you in the Dominican Republic. And we got to live there. We're not coming back to the U.S. so you could get half. No. Listen, I'm paying my future wife $30K a month. I'm paying my future daughters $15K a month just to start these YouTube channels and keep the generation going. I'm paying my future sons $15K a month also. They're gonna be making 180 to 190K a year just to be a YouTube, just to create content. They keep telling dudes the world is moving closer and closer to AI. These dudes, they want to go get it. They want to move up the ladder, the social ladder. Bruh, for what? I could pay my kids that when I got 109K, when I got 80 million, when I got 109 million. I could do that. My wife, she not gonna go to no work and be on a laptop working from home. She ain't doing none of that. Listen, she gonna work for me. No control. At the end of the day, she can make her own schedule. And she getting salary. My daughter's getting salary. At the end of the day, my son's getting salary. At the end of the day, listen, they will be homeschooled and they will be living their wildest dreams. Beach houses and a whole bunch of islands. And 10 different islands, beach houses. Already paid for, already bought. My children gonna speak multiple languages. At the end of the day, you got to understand. You don't even travel the whole world. Listen, there will be a woman who is beautiful, a 7,000 out of 10, and she will like you for you as long as you take care of yourself. At the end of the day, you don't need to play this game to try to who can get the baddies quickest, who can smash them the quickest, who can get disrespected the quickest, who can disrespect a woman the quickest. No. You gotta be the final boss of patience. I'm dropping 7 to 10 videos a day just on this channel alone. I got multiple channels that I'm dropping daily, more than one videos on them. I'm not at 100K yet, but I'm the final boss of patience. I know by the time I'm 46, 47, 48, 50, I'm going to still be in shape. I'm going to still be glowing. While all the 50-year-olds, they going to be in a nursing home because they wanted to bust nuts all day, every day for the rest of their life. They got weaker over time. They got gray hairs because they were in relationships with a woman who was a big old freak. They couldn't see the signs. Woman was walking past me, and they didn't even see it. It was a nanosecond. They didn't even see it. I didn't want your girl. I knew where I'm going in life. Listen, you will be the final boss of patience if you know where you're going in life. Don't rush out here to start something. If you rush, life will hurt you if you rush. I'm not going to start a Discord at 191 subscribers. If I was to start a Discord, it's going to be when I get to 50K, 25K, 100K. And the prices are going to be pricing. At the end of the day, it's going to be $500 for the Discord. Because I don't want to be around parasites. Cheap prices, cheap entry levels, bring all the parasites, bring all the wolves. All the wolves can afford that. They could go ask somebody for a loan. Listen, at the end of the day, you got to understand. That's why Monaco costs $4 million for the entry level. They don't want parasites over there. They don't want dudes begging at the gas station, trapping at the gas station to come over there. They're not going to make it. At the end of the day, my Discord is going to be $500 because you're going to get my mindset. You don't have to join my Discord. No love lost. If you watch my content, you're going to naturally get my mindset. At the end of the day, stay away from 99.9% of people. They're not going to have their own yacht. They want to go on the yacht. They don't want their own yacht. They don't want to be their own man. They want to go around the man and take. The male gold digger. This is the generation of the male gold digger. They love to say, well, it's the females. No, it's the dudes. These dudes are male gold diggers. They want to go around a dude who got 109 million instead of mapping out how they can make 109 million by themselves. I don't have to use anybody. I could drop 7 to 14 videos on my channel alone by myself. I could live stream Twitch gaming 2K26, 2K27, 2K28, 2K30 by myself. At the end of the day, I don't have to fit in. What, we gonna be arguing back and forth on the game? Man, you ain't gonna make that shot. Man, I don't gotta do that. Listen, if I do any gaming channel with somebody else, it's gonna be with my future family. It's gonna be with my sons or my daughters or my wife. But that's my family. You feel me? I'm not doing it with other people. Absolutely not. Listen, no type of form of disrespect will be disrespected over here. If you disrespect, you get blocked. There's no second chances. We don't do second chances. We don't do how to get your ex back. Your ex already disrespect you. We don't do, oh, can we be friends again? I did that when I was 12 years old. My friends that we got in fights with, listen, we dapped it up and we was back cool. I'm not doing that as a grown man. That's why the back door comes. Listen, Monk Mo gang, you know what's going on. Listen,